Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have it all figured out and seem to have all the luck in the world? They get the promotions, win the prizes, and always seem to be in the right place at the right time. You know what? In this episode, we will explore how to create the luck syndrome using both neuroscience and metaphysics to explain how it works. I know maybe you're in that spot in your life where you're trying to figure out how to attract more of those things that you love and how to let go of those things that don't serve you anymore. So stick until the end of the episode to learn how you can attract more of what you love and live your dream life and be the creator of the luck syndrome. Welcome to the Positive Vibes Show. I am your host, Alice, a life coach and an NLP practitioner. If you don't know what an NLP practitioner is, it's a neuro linguistic programming practitioner. I am dedicated to helping you achieve your goals and unlock your true potential to make your life easier. Together, we will work to overcome your self-limiting beliefs and create a life that you love without having to give up on being yourself on a daily basis. I understand how challenging it can be to navigate this journey, but with my support, you will gain the confidence and the courage to take action towards creating a life that you deserve. So, I'm going to start by explaining to you what neuroscience is telling us about our brains. So, neuroscience tells us that our brains are wired to focus on the things that we believe are important. Okay, so this is called the reticular activating system, or RAS, okay, for short. So, when we set our intentions and focus our attention on a particular outcome, our brains become more attuned to opportunities that will help us achieve that outcome. Or, a very simple example so that you could understand that is that when you want to attract something with a magnet, so it's like your brains is like are a magnet for the things that you want, and they pay close attention to everything happening around you. And this paves the way to the things that you want to have in your life to come to your life. Okay? And metaphysics and the law of attraction also tell us that we can use our thoughts and emotions to attract positive outcomes into our lives. For example, probably you've heard of this since you are here on my podcast. By visualizing, the things that we want and feeling as if it already happened or we already have them, we can create a powerful energetic vibration that will attract those things to us. So, law of attraction is based on metaphysics, okay, and the neuroscience, which says that we attract what we think. I don't know if it happened to you, my friend. A lot of times, maybe you've been thinking about a certain person, okay, that you didn't talk to a long time ago, you didn't connect with a long time ago. And then what happens? This person calls you. Or you even meet her somewhere without even having planned to meet her. So, this is what I call the law of attraction. It's like thinking about something, feeling it, like saying, oh my God, I wish I could meet that person that I love so much, that I miss so much. And then the universe received your energies, okay? It's like the internet. So we use our Wi-Fi to capture the internet from our phones. And if ever that internet gets stopped, we don't have any network. So this is exactly the same thing with our brains. But it's more complex than it seems to be. It's not just, telling that I want to attract my dream house. I want to attract my dream wife, dream husband. It's more about telling yourself that you want to attract this, but feeling it so deeply that no other vibrations can get in the way of attracting that into your life. So, how can we create the luck syndrome in our own lives? I think this is the reason why you're listening to this episode, it's that because you want to create more luck syndrome in your life. And believe me, my friend, I'm going to reveal to you one of my biggest secrets. It's something weird that I always tell to my friend, but it's really true. I have never, ever thought about something and I didn't attract it. Like, whenever I think about a specific thing, okay? Like, how was it? Yeah, that's just a very quick example that I will be sharing with you. So, I met this friend of mine on the internet. I don't even remember how we met, but I do remember we met somewhere on the internet. And then she became my client. She coached me, I coached her. Like, she's a brand strategist. She's called Sarah. And what happened, guys? It's been 2 years that we have been friends, and she lives in Dubai, and I live in France, Paris. And I was like thinking, I was very sad. I was feeling very low. Look at this. Just listen carefully to what I'm telling you. And I thought, I said, oh my God, if only Sarah was here. I'd call her, I'd go grab a coffee with her, have a drink or something with her, and I could share what I feel with her. And you know what happened, my loves? This is so weird. Like a few days later, she texted me on Instagram saying that she decided to come to Paris with her best friend because she misses her and they wanted to find like where to meet and she loves Paris. So I was like, okay, oh my God, what the hell is happening in here? It was so powerful. It was so amazing to see how this thing is really happening, okay? So, I am going to reveal to you the different steps so that you can have more luck syndrome in your own life. So, the first step is to set clear intentions and write them down on a notebook or a journal. Why am I saying this? Maybe you will say, Alice, you're like, making it so hard for me to attract this, but scientifically, it has been proven that when you write something down, it's like 50% of that thing is done. It's like when you're planning on a project or something, 30% of it is done when you write it down. And also, when you write it down, I'd like you to write it a certain way. So, this is the way you should write it. I am certain that I have my dream house, but you need to be specific about what does your dream house look like? Because when you just say, I want my dream house, or I am certain that I have my dream house, you're still being too, general and you're not narrowed. It's not precise and concise. So the universe won't receive exactly the message that you're telling it. So you need to write it down. Say, I am certain that I have my dream partner. I am certain that I have $1 million in my bank account. And you need to feel it, to feel that intention. And you should do it when you are on high vibrations. Because if you're doing it, like when, for example, you feel so down and so bad and everything, I'm not saying because my example of before was when I was feeling so down. That's true. But the main thing is that my intention and my vibration was raised when I was thinking about my friend. Like it's like my brain got serotonin or dopamine from the thought of seeing my friend. You know what I mean? And it was the first time that we met ever. Like we just met online. So writing down your goal will help you clarify what you want, to focus on and what you want your attention and focus to go towards. Okay? So this is the first ever step. And then the next step is to cultivate a positive mindset. I don't want you just to write down that thing and forget about the whole thing. I want you to write it down, then reconnect with that thought on a daily basis. So, with regular meditation and visualization, you will train your brain, obviously, to focus on the positive and create the energetic vibration that will attract good things to you. So, this is the way you can do it. First of all, write it down, then work on cultivating a positive mindset. And how can you work on cultivating positive mindset? Simply through regular meditation and visualization, which will train your brain to really get what you want out of the universe. And then I'd like to talk about another way to create luck, which is to put positive energies out into the world. So, how can you put positive energies out into the world? I don't know if you've heard of this idiom or slogan that says you reap what you sow. It's simply by doing good deeds and helping others, you create a ripple effect of positivity that can come back to you, in a very unexpected way. So probably it can come to you with your dreams being true, becoming real, okay? So whether it's just letting someone go when you're queuing who is, in a hurry, or probably helping an elderly who cannot walk, or when they go to the supermarket and they're trying to put things in their bags and they just can't. This is constantly things that I do all the time when I have the chance to. So that's the things that I really would recommend that you do. And finally, yeah, I love this because I know that it's important to put yourself out there and take action towards your goals, okay? Not just putting a thought out in the universe, means that you are going to get your dreams and to get what you want. The universe is not fool enough to give to anyone who's asking. But if you ask and you do the job, for example, networking, trying new things, being open to opportunities that can come your way, meeting new people, working hard, discovering new passions, all of these things can really help you in becoming a magnet of for the things that you want to attract to your life. So so for me, I have come to the conclusion of this episode. I just would like to say that by combining the three things that we just talked about, neuroscience, metaphysics, and the law of attraction, you can create the luck syndrome and attract positive outcomes into your life. I'd like you to remember it's all about setting your intentions, cultivating a positive mindset, putting out positive energies, and taking actions towards your goals. So, why don't you start today by setting good intentions, writing down your goals and what you want to attract, then cultivating positive mindset and putting out positive energy into the world so that you can create a life that you desire. I'd like to thank you so much for listening to this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, share it with a friend. Leave a review down below so that the algorithm can push it out to many people in the research bar. And of course, if you'd like to connect more, I'm going to invite you to come on Instagram and as well as TikTok. It's always positive vibes. You're going to find the link in the description. Thank you, my loves. I hope that this episode is going to help you. And if ever you get to manifest things that you really love and you really want, come here and leave us a comment or just share the experience and tag me on Instagram. I will be so glad to share your wins. You know that the major part of this episode is making you feel supported and being there for you along the way. Thank you so much, my loves, and see you in the next episode. Bye.